Hello everybody, we are here with Pokemon Crystal Legacy. I got everybody to level 38. So it turns out that Magma evolved at like level 28 or something. Not level 39 or 40 or whatever. So that was changed, so oops. I forgot about that one. So yeah, we have a Mad Cargo now, a Fire Rock, which is an interesting typing. You don't see that very often, but we got it now, so hopefully it works out pretty well. As for us, it feels great ordering Pokemon to commit crimes. Oh, well, no. I don't feel that way. I swear. I just like beating people up with Pokemon. Or beating up their Pokemon. Shut up. So, we have this Hex. It is about to gain a level to level 39 where it will presumably learn Psychic, which will be much more powerful than Confusion. With that said, Confusion still did pretty good damage. Ooh, it missed on Screech. That is literally perfect, because we don't take any damage. Nice. Super effective. Awesome. A lot of experience there. Holy moly. He's trying to learn Psychic. There we go. Yes. So let's get rid of Confusion because you don't need it anymore. We have powerful Ice moves. We have powerful Psychic moves on an Ice Psychic Pokemon. Venomoth. We are going to use Ice Punch. Which is not super effective, but it still did pretty good damage. Evaded the attack. Okay, well, we'll use Icy Wind, which looks really cool. I thought it was going to be super effective. I guess... I was thinking Ice was super effective against Bug, but that may not actually be the case. Oh, okay. An unknown child wandering here. Who are you? I am Paz. Pokemon extraordinaire. Yes, totally that. Uh-oh, one Pokemon. Almastar. Man, if we had a grass type Pokemon, this would be fantastic. But we don't. What we do have is a Pokemon that may not do too great. Let us switch to Slasher, actually. Let's do that. Because I don't know what Almastar is going to bring to the table. I don't want to do anything crazy. Ancient Power. Critical hit. That was powerful. Ancient Powers in this game too. There's so many moves that I thought were Generation 3 introduced, but they're not. They're Generation 2. It's so interesting. Leer. Uh-oh. I mean, we should be okay. I thought Metal Claw was going to be super effective because of its rock typing, but that may not be actual real. So, oops. Ow, there's a lot of damage. Yeah, we don't have like actual like tank Pokemon. Oh, we do, but not to the level that I would like. But that's okay. We will handle it as we go. Oh yeah, we already fought you. We're gonna fight everybody that we can, unless I don't run into them. You plan to rescue the director? That won't be possible, because I'm going to beat you. I highly doubt that. No offense, but I highly doubt it. But I mean, I'm sure you're gonna bring a fight, you know. I just don't want you to beat any of my Pokemon, because that would be sad. Alright, how is this going to go? Pretty well. Yeah, Hex is like quite strong and quite fast. Just if it gets hit by a physical move, we're screwed. Psychic has 15 PP. Ow. Super effective. Thankfully, rollout, its first form is not very powerful. But it is dangerous, and I do not want to deal with that. So why don't we go ahead and switch in for... You know, let's actually switch in Gale, because Gale is going to be faster. Wait, no it's not. That's not a case... Oh, wow, that did barely any damage. Alright. Well, I missed. Okay. I always forget that Gale is Earthquake. Gale straight up has one of the best moves of the game, and we have Stab with it. Same type attack bonus. It is fantastic. Alright, so you're going to send out Electabuzz. Well, this was a good swap-in then, because we can just use Earthquake and win. Yeah, super effective. No chance. Oh, that is beautiful. Man, we are gaining some really good level ups here. Some really good experience in particular. I like it. So you look like you are going to be somebody that will be dangerous if I keep Jinx in. Most excellent. This radio tower will fulfill our grand design. You know what's also going to fulfill my grand design? Drinking some coffee. Unless, of course, it makes me, joke. Oh, man. Being able... Oh, no, we're frozen solid. That sucks. That is an interesting predicament that we are now finding ourselves in. Let's bring Wispy in. It's probably going to use a normal type move, so Wispy should be just fine. And it is. Tri-Attack is one of my favorite moves ever, but I never get to use it because nobody gets to like actually learn it. Except for like Porygon and... Well, that's about it. It's really annoying. For such a cool move, nobody gets to learn it. It's so sad. Oh yeah, we have counter, I forgot. Conversion failed. I forget what that does. It like turns the user into the same type, I think, as the opponent. Something like that. And there's like conversion 2, which does, it like changes the typing, but to something that's like beneficial against what it's fighting against, I think. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'll be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, we have Gale that is frozen. We need to change that immediately. Do I have... Yeah, we have Ice Heal. Okay. See, I just bought like 10 of everything just in case, and I'm so glad that I did. I mean, we would have had that one Ice Heal. Maybe not. Let's go ahead, though, and let's put Hex in first, just in case. You came to rescue me? Is that what you were expecting? Wrong. I'm an imposter. I pretended to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. Do you want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you. But only if you can beat me. Well, joke's on you. I will do my best. Rocket Executive wants to battle. Now, in the original, he has 5 or 6 Weezings. Just the same Pokemon over and over. It's interesting, to say the least. But this time around, well, he starts off with a Buck, which is exactly why I wanted Hex to go in front, because critical hit, super effective, really powerful. It's gonna work out pretty well in our favor. Rhydon. We could probably use an Ice-type move and be okay. I don't think it's super effective. And I don't want to risk losing Hex because Rhydon uses like Earthquake or something, or Rock Slide. That would have been really, really bad. So we're going to send in Poseidon. Still did a lot of damage. But Poseidon's fast enough and quad weak to a special type move. Should take out Rhydon just fine. Yes, good. Fantastic, thank you. Yeah, Poseidon is not where they can be. You know, they're gonna have much better stats once they evolve, but we're not gonna get them to evolve until we beat the 8th gym leader, which won't be for a little while. So we'll see how that goes. Unless, of course, I accidentally get Poseidon to faint, which would suck really bad. But the plan is for that to not happen. Wheezing. Interesting. Why don't we go ahead and switch to I was thinking Hex. Yeah. Because Hex actually being Ice type is going to be really good against Dragon, which is exactly what we'll be going against in the future, quite soon. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was really scary. Yeah, Hex is not a Pokemon that you can just switch into with ease at all. They are definitely the first one to start off with, just to kind of do what they can, and then you swap them out for somebody else. As much as I want to use Psychic here, if it fails, then we're screwed. And I don't want to deal with that. So let's go ahead and send in... I'm expecting a ground type move. It's either going to be poison or ground. Okay, it's going to be normal. With Thrash. Interesting. Alright, let's go with Earthquake and see what damage it'll do. It is super effective. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense because ground versus ground is neutral, and then it's also part poison, which is weak to ground for some reason. Okay, I'll tell you where he is. The boss stashed the director in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground, but I doubt you'll get that far. We received the basement key. Nice. Alright, well, now that we can go over there, we can actually head out of here and go ahead and heal everybody. So far, we have no Pokemon that have fainted. Looks like a coffee cup or something. Speaking of coffee, I'd like to drink more coffee, but it attacked me and made me choke, which is not exactly something I want to have happen again. But what I do want to do is go ahead and let's heal everybody that we can. So yeah, I mean, Hex is just gonna have to be the one that starts off in the Dragon type gym. Of course, I'm guessing there might be like a Seadra, or I'm sorry, a Kingdra that comes out first to kind of, make that not a thing. I'm not sure what Claire is going to start off with. Quite frankly, we don't need to worry about that for right now. Oh yeah, we can just go through. I mean, I don't really have anyone else that I want to start out with in front, necessarily. Because, like, Gale is fast enough to allow for that. And then we could have, like, one of my slower Pokemon kind of be in front. Just so they only get hit once, not twice. But, I don't know. Hold it. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second. You beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke. I've been training my team, and now I will repay my debts. I am genuinely worried about this fight, because I'm not sure how it's going to go against Captain. Pupitar, which is rock and ground, for now. What if we go ahead and use Ice Punch? What will happen? It's super effective. Will it be enough? The answer is yes. Okay, cool. Alright. I think I underestimate just how powerful Hex is, but I don't want to overestimate and screw myself over. I could get rid of something for Body Slam. I'm going to say no, just because Hex is more of a special attacker, and all the moves that I have is what I want to keep. Houndoom, I don't want to deal with that, so we are going to switch to... let's switch to Poseidon. Because Poseidon might be fast enough. Okay, they withdrew Houndoom. Interesting. For Victory Bell. Okay. Let's bring back Hex. Hex is probably going to be my best bet here. Withdrew Victory Bell. And sent in for Alligator. Alright. Aw, dang it. No. That's what I was worried about right there. Which is why I wanted to deal with that, but it didn't exactly work out in my favor. Slasher's the only other one that can handle for alligator. Everyone else is weak to water, which is really bad. Not very effective, thankfully. Let's go ahead and Metal Claw. When I was a kid, I thought Surf was super effective against Steel because it was super effective against Steelix. But it's because Steelix is ground type, and that's why. Not very effective. Not good. Not good at all. It's gonna use Surf again. If it crits, actually, we lose Slasher. Which is not good. So I'm kind of risking this super bad. This is a bad thing that is happening right now. We're gonna send in Poseidon. Poseidon should not take too much damage from this. It still took a lot of damage though, that's the problem. We're gonna have to use Twister. It's gonna be the best move that we have, probably. It may flinch. Here's hoping it flinches. It did not. This is bad. This is really bad. Because I can't swap anybody in. Because they're just gonna get obliterated. I don't think Surf against Feraligatr is gonna take it out. Yeah. Oh, it flinched. It flinched. And that is why I used Twister. I could have used Waterfall. Waterfall can also flinch. I think they have the same chance of flinching. I'm going to assume so. Yeah, Feraligatr. We just do not have an option for Feraligatr. We don't have a electric type or a grass type. Speaking of grass type. Honestly, Magma is going to be our best bet. It is kind of worrisome. I'm not sure how good Magma is going to be. And how it can handle this Razor Leaf. It is neutral. Okay. Let's have Flamethrower up front. Yeah. It being fire makes the rock type not take weakness damage, which is nice. Magma has really good DVs, so that should hopefully help us in our favor, which so far it did. The problem is that we have Houndoom and we have Golbat. Interesting. Rock Throw would probably do more. Well. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, Rock Throw is super effective, but Flamethrower is the much stronger move, so it kind of balances out. I was kind of hoping for a burn. Dang it. I mean, Golbat really doesn't have much in terms of options. So, we kind of lucked out there. But I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Well, the last one is Houndoom, who has Fire and Dark. However, I would feel much better if we switched to Gale. I was going to switch to Sudowoodo, but Gale's going to be faster and do more damage. So we're going to Earthquake and hope for the best. This should take Houndoom out. Houndoom is not very defensive at all. It's fast and strong, but not very defensive. Okay, whew. We got through that without losing any Pokemon. Oh, man, that was stressful. Captain was defeated. Why? Why do I lose? I've assembled the toughest Pokemon. I didn't ease up on the gas. So why do I lose? I don't know, man. I don't understand. Is that what Lance guy said was true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love. Trust. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer.